Calvin Pop Porter?
My name is Cal, and I'm Pop Porter's oldest son.
All right. So, first question: who was Calvin Pop Porter?
Calvin was he was a people person. He loved to be around family, friends, and he lived in the moment. He just tried to enjoy life, every day.
How did Calvin get the nickname Pop?
You know what? I'm not 100% sure of that. I'm not 100% sure of that.
What is your fondest memory of Calvin?
Man, he was just, full of life, knowing everybody, like being a people person. He just, like to just, have fun, and just enjoys life,
Tell me, what were some of Pop's hopes and dreams for the future?
It's as I can remember, he just wanted to work with the youth and train younger kids how to fight and defend themselves.
What, in your opinion, what did Pop mean to the community of Niagara Falls?
He meant a lot to people in the city of Niagara Falls. The day of his funeral, it was like a line around a corner for people to get in and pay their last respects to him. And right then and there, I knew that he meant a lot to the city of Niagara Falls and his community.
And last, how do you think Pop would want to be remembered today?
He would want to be remembered as a great fighter. He didn't go as far as he could, but he definitely left a mark on people that he loved, and he tried his best, and he just want to be probably remembered as a fighter.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Got it.
It's countless stories like people I run into from time to time. Like I can't remember anything off the top of my head, but it's always a story when I run into someone about Pop or whatever. So he's definitely remembered, and he's definitely still on people's mind, and people love him.
What would you say, what is the most significant lessons he imparted on you before?
Just to be a fighter, and just, a warrior inside, whether it be, physical or fighting for what I believe in. He would just want, his sons, to be, fighters, just like he was.
Okay. I think that's good.
So him and my older brother was real close. My older brother Brad.
Right.
So I knew him when I was young too. And
Right.
one thing about him that I remember is he would always act like he's sparring against you.
Right.
It don't matter who it was, he'd just come up to you and be doing all of this.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying?
Yeah, man. That was definitely him. Definitely. Right.
How do you go upon your day-to-day carrying on his legacy? What is that? How does that influence you and affect you today?
I don't let anybody intimidate me. And I stand up, for what I believe in, and I refuse to let anybody get over on me in any type of way, and I think that's just him within me.
Thank you. I like that.
You're welcome.
That was good.
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Anything else you want to say? Because the thing about this mural project too is it's important for us to highlight our people that were significant in terms of our history in this city. And there's a lot of younger people that don't even know who he is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So do you think that that's important? You know, that our youth in particular are able to connect with and know some of our own heroes and heroes?
Yeah, I definitely do. You know, younger kids need to know, like, you had someone, you know, professional fighter from this city that, you know, put Niagara Falls on the map in a way, and they probably don't know it now, but you know they will from when they see the mural. They can, you know, ask questions like, you know, who was that? You know, who was that mural of? And you know, people tell them there was Calvin Pop Porter, and they can learn his story and hopefully get inspiration from it.
You know, one of the most consistent feedback that I get from the group ages 12 all the way to 19 is, I heard the name Calvin Pop Porter somewhere, but I don't know who he is.
Right, right. So, you know, they could learn more about, you know, his story and, you know, his family that still live in Niagara Falls, and just, you know, learn more about him, you know, and who he was, and, you know, like I said, you know, hopefully, you know, get inspiration from it.
Definitely.
Cool.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
What are you thinking in terms of Calvin's siblings and coming back? Like, what scheduling wise?
I just gotta let it know. Whenever coordinate with you two, you know what I'm saying? And when their availability is.
Kind of writing some of your things out so I can.
All right, yeah. And the name Pop, he, I believe he told me the story, but I can't remember it. You know, but I know they did call him KO too. A lot of people probably don't know that, but and that was for you know, stood for knockout, because you know, he had some knockouts you know, early within his career. You know, a lot of his first fights, you know, were like, you know, knockouts and ended like within a minute of the fight starting. So you know, that was another one of his nicknames. But you know, everybody know him as Pop.
And it's true that he had approximately over 100 amateur fights, right?
He had 169 amateur fights, and he only lost like 9 of them. You know, when I did more research myself. You know, so yeah, a lot of people don't know that. And today, a lot of fighters don't even have nearly as many amateur fights. They might have like 50, you know, and that's it. So.
Got it.
How did you even get into boxing? I don't think you ever told me.
I think he had, I think he got into some trouble when he was younger, and you know, he ended up, you know, going to like a, you know, boys camp, and that's where he, you know, learned, you know, how to fight, and he, you know, he pursued it when he, you know, got out.
Do you ever run across any of, I know we kind of glossed over, you know, his, you know, ways he mean to the community, but do you ever run into, in terms of story, do you ever run into former boxers that you train or trainers today that reach out to you to?
Yeah, I do, you know, from time to time, and, you know, they just, you know, a lot of them know me just from, you know, being in the community, and, you know, they love them, man. They just, you know, they always just speak so highly of them, and, you know, they ask for pictures, if they can get pictures. You know, because I know one of the guys, he opened like a little gym, you know, and he wanted pictures of my father to put in there, you know, but, you know, we don't really have too many pictures. I believe they was like, you know, destroyed at one point, and so, you know, even I only have like maybe 3 pictures of him. So, yeah, so it's always love every time I run into someone, you know, and you know, old fighters or whatever, you know. So it's just nothing but love.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
I think that's good.